Jeff with a P here today. Yeah, that's right. What are you talking about? Makes no sense. Exactly. Today, friends, we're playing some GTA. I'm turning the radio off. Although I love me some Flying Lotus, I don't want a copyright strike. You know what I mean. Anyway, what we're doing today is building the latest car. It's nighttime, Theo. You never record on nighttime because it's too dark. You can't see the detail. Yes, I know. Don't worry about it, friends. I'm customizing it during the night because it usually takes me about half an hour, as you probably know. Don't beep at my car! I'll beep at your head, mate. Right, there it is. The new vehicle has been added to GTA Online, and I must say, at first I thought it was like, it's a little bit like, what's the point in this thing? It's a bit stupid, right? But my idea is, if you think about it, there aren't many cars that don't have roofs on GTA. Like little track day cars that have no roofs and you would just blitz around a track. There aren't many of them, and that disappointed me. But then I realized, oh yeah, wait, the reason I was thinking about that is because they've just added a new one. Anyway, Amplitude installed. That took a long time. That took a few days, actually. I backed it ages ago, and I just redeemed my code for it. Anyway, I'm not sure how many customizations this car will have. I'm hoping it opens that big gaping mouth that's just begging to be opened. Just carboned it off for some reason. I don't know. I thought the front and backwards were a little bit different there, but no, it's just a light, Theo. That's what lights do. Let's get started with the customizations that we've got ourselves. Oh, okay, instantly, I prefer that grille. That grille makes it look a lot happier, a lot sportier, like the Miata almost. It's very much. I would say it's trying to be close to the MX-5. I know it's not, but I mean, it just reminds me of that because the MX-5 is like the ultimate car that you could just take to the track and use on the road, you know. So I'm thinking, I do like that one most, I think. I'm going to have to go with this. I'm going to have to go with the final bumper. The final bumper looks freaking cool. As for the back, oh, the back bumper, the last one looks awesome as well. I do really, really like that one there with the carbon red diffuser. But I kind of do like the balance more of the body as well. There isn't much body to it. I'm going to go with the carbon diffuser because everybody else is going to go with the last option. So I'm just going to go with that one. Thank God the engine is on sale still. Thank you, Lord Rockstar Games, for not being horrible knobs in this situation. As for the exhausts, I think this actually suits the square exhaust more. So I've never gone with the last option with an exhaust. I think I probably have. But anyway, hood options. We got some indentations on the hood. That looks mean. It looks like a pig's nose on that. So I'm not going to go with that. That's possibly the one I'm going to go with. It makes sense to go with that. It looks cool. That looks pretty cool too, but I've already bought my one I wanted. No, I don't want to leave. Oh, yes, we can get a roll cage. So I would really, really like to keep the top open, like crazy open like this at the same time. Does it not have a window screen? Oh, it does. It has like the tiniest little window screen. It needs a bigger one. Flies and poo are going to get in my mouth. What do you mean poo? Are you going to poo? Someone might throw it at me for being in a yellow car. I might change the color of it. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. No, I could go with a full roof on it. It would be the safest option, but this is GTA. I don't really need that. I'm going to go with just a half cage at the back. I take it back. This actually has quite a few options. They are very restricted. Oh, that's not a side skirt. That's a vent, and I want the vent. We got splitters. Oh, splitters. We got pointy ones. We got crazy ones. I actually prefer this one here. This one looks pretty cool. The spoiler. Now, this is the primary wing. Okay, that's what it's got by default. I quite like the primary wing. It suits it quite well. But what other wings have we got available, Rockstar? You better have some decent ones. What is that? What is that? Where's my big uns? Like, that doesn't suit it. That just, in my opinion, doesn't suit it. Honestly, the only one that suits it is the stock one, and I'm gonna have to keep the stock wing. Rockstar Games, what are you doing to me? Put the turbo on. If they changed his voice, because he sounds completely bloody different. Wheel type, high end. So those are the rims we've got. I want to kind of keep similar ones because those look freaking dope. Those are pretty damn similar, so we'll go with those options. It's definitely changed his voice, or like at least I'm at a different garage, but I'm always sure they had the same mechanic in each one. Maybe they changed it. We could go with yellow wheels. Yellow wheels actually makes it look pretty cool in my opinion. But maybe if we go with a green would be pretty cool. We could make it like some weird drifto car that doesn't drift, you know? I decided that I'm actually going to stick with the yellow. The yellow looks so much cooler than pretty much every color in my opinion. But what I'm going to do is probably change the color of the roll bars and the front splitter thing. I do quite like the black. But at the same time, I think maybe a different color would actually look pretty awesome as well. So let's have a look. See, we can go with fruit salad. I've really made it like a Mr. Boss for the win car here, haven't I? Let's go with black. Black suits it best in my view. But with that, we're done. The car emblem goes on the side. I wish I could make it transparent because then it would actually look pretty cool. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I know you can kind of tell, but hey, we'll just ignore that we can tell, right? There she is. Look at her. Isn't she a beauty? You can't really see her because it's nighttime, but I promise you, friends, in a second, it's not going to be nighttime because I'm going to clap my hands and then it'll be daytime. Can we just please appreciate this? No words need to be said. I could do this all day. Alright, let's go. So this thing, oh my lord. Straight out of the bat, I'm enjoying it a lot. Now, I've said in the previous builds, every time I drive a car on GTA is one of my favorite cars they've added. Because honestly, I think they structured it so that they know exactly what I like. And they're like, you know what? What we'll do is we'll just release better ones that he'll like over time. Because they're from the UK as well. I like to mention that to people, but they're from Scotland. Rockstar game. I don't even know if it's the Scotland team making the DLC. Because the Scotland team are like, I don't know, they split the studio up into like halves, or some work on the DLC or some not. I don't know how it works, Rockstar. But basically, some of them are working on the new game, GTA, the new GTA, and there's no doubt about it because it takes them like 5 or 6 years to fucking make a GTA game. Anyway, let's get to the point of this vehicle. You want to know about the vehicle, you don't want to know the history of Rockstar games and where they're from. Oh, look at that. Have you got goggles on or like a mask? Oh, I got my sunglasses on, haven't I? That would be why. It's a very rare occurrence to be like in a topless vehicle like this on GTA and be able to blitz it around. Now, I wish there was a racetrack on GTA. That's one thing in the future of GTA. Make the map bigger and have at least one proper racetrack on the map. That would be awesome. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen because you can't see a scratch on it. There's like a little scratch on his nose. I think that's the emblem. That's rather insulting to the company. I don't know how, but my car somehow got really muddy on both sides. It's a bit weird. I think, did I go off-road? I can't even remember if I did. Anyway, let's get to it, boys. Let's get to it. Can you take this corner? Can you take this corner? Full turning. I was pressing the horn. You can tell I was full turning there. Doing my best. Stop recording the game. Please stop recording, thanks. Here we go again. Full turn, full turn, full turn. Oh, Mr. Grippy McGrip is... Everything's really grippy recently. It's like the Crew. Everything they're adding is like OP. Because of the fact that they've just reached the benchmark of the car. They've reached the benchmark of the car in GTA in where everything is pretty much the same top speed now. And everything is pretty much the same like handling. They had to do it with the next car. If they do it with that, nobody's going to use it. That's the issue they face. And Rockstar, you need to break out of that. You need to do some more low-end stuff. Because honestly, I would really like some low-end tuner stuff that isn't the fastest. Because there are other car classes that you need to fill up. And obviously, this may not be the fastest, but there's usually 2 car classes that people do in races, which is like sports or super. And that bores me. I like to mix it up and throw in some muscle. I like to mix it up and throw in some other cars. That's what I want to see. These videos just end up being little mini rants about what I want to see, but I'm not saying this is a bad car by any stretch of the imagination, because look how bloody awesome this is. It's not even still... I've smashed it like 6 times, and it still hasn't got a dent in it. It's just got mud on the sides for some reason, even though I haven't been off-road. We're Rockstar Games. We want some haggis. That's how to never get any connection with Rockstar Games, ever. I apologize. That was not meant to be insulting. I don't know what came over me. It's a little track monster. You can tell this thing wants to go on the track. It does have that weird low amount of power once you start like flip whipping. Whoa! That I wasn't expecting. I just did the clutch kick thing. You know that thing? That was actually how I found GTA Wise Guy, I think. Robin, if you don't know, GTA Wise Guy. Me and him are close friends now, but that's how I found him. I think it was early videos on cars on GTA, including the clutch kick video. That's how I believe I found GTA Wise Guy, and it's pretty cool because then we met up again when we did a lot of stuff with Need for Speed. That was cool. He's awesome, guys. He's an awesome guy. You should check him out. If you haven't checked GTA Wise Guy out, you should check him out. You know, it's my boy. My dude! I'm like Big Smoke. Since we don't have a track, the way I'm gonna have to test it is to test it up something like this and down something like this. So the bridge curves. Now, the only thing is, every car that I've driven recently handles really, really well. And that's not a bad thing in the slightest at all. But it becomes to the point where none of them really feel much different from the other. Now, this thing the main difference between this one and the last one, honestly, is how light it feels. And this feels a little bit quicker. I don't know if it actually is, but it does feel a little bit quicker. One thing about these cars recently is that when you actually do the full turn, they do eventually have, like, a little bit of a kick out. So some of them will slip on something. I don't know if they slip on anything, if it just slips. But something doesn't go right, and it kicks out a little bit, and you're like, okay, what's the dealio? I didn't do anything. Well, that was basically happens in pretty much every car that I've driven recently in all the updates. So I guess the way to end this is that it feels pretty much the same as every other car, but it looks freaking cool, and I want to do a meet with these. We need to do a GTA car meet soon. I keep saying it. I would absolutely love to see what you guys have come up with recently with your new cars, because it's been a long time since anyone's like really sent me too much to do with GTA cars. So if you want to send me your cars on GTA, do so on Twitter. I'll give you a cheeky retweet. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you are new and leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Best thing about this car, the cockpit view, no doubt about it. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, let's go. Wait, I remember I did go off-road a little bit, didn't I? Well, it shouldn't be that muddy, should it? I don't bloody know.